Nearing the midway point of this season, week 5 in our coverage of EA Sports College football. It's the New Mexico State Aggies and the Gators. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Well, guys, Coach told me this atmosphere is going to be crucial today. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface.
Okay, Holly. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Aggies offense will go on the attack first. And here's the sophomore quarterback who will be at the controls in this one. What a game he had last time out. 3 touchdowns, better than 200 yards, leading his team to victory. Straight ahead, it's Stanley. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
They give it back to him. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
3rd and long right here. They'll send the back in motion. To throw, it's Webster. Looking for a big play. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Trying to get started. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. The Gators offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And they've got the veteran, this senior quarterback, to guide the ship. He's coming off a tough day in which he threw a couple of interceptions and only 1 touchdown pass.
Get this going.
Trying to establish the run.
There we
Really
go.
good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the
Get a
defense
first down.
being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
Nowhere to go.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, 2nd and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's 3rd down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation. Obviously, massive play by the offense, picking up a big first down on an explosive. But David, 3rd down defense, it's one thing to allow a first down, but you've got to make tackles. You can't give up explosive plays like that.
Really need
At
you
the
guys
end
to
of the
hold the
day, it's
block
all
more
going to
than
come down to fundamentals, and
one
you know that is
second.
driving their defensive coaching staff crazy.
It's so frustrating. You want to be great on those boxes, right? You want to check those 3rd downs. You don't want to give up explosives. Well, you just did 2 and 1. That's not good for this defense, right? They've got to control that 3rd down a little bit better. They got to snatch some momentum back, and you got to tackle better, man. You got some opportunities to get guys on the ground. You got to accomplish the mission.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game
Story
and
of
not
the
force
year
things.
for
I
me
think the
is
quarterback
not
that
that
time
field
was really
goal.
trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were
There
other
we go.
guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions. It just lets the coverage tell him where to go.
He's looking to pass. Going for 6. And he was trying to cash in
wow.
the end zone
Perfect
of this
hit.
red zone threat, but it's incomplete.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
Yeah.
Out wide left, it's Johnston. And they get him, and they'll lose yardage on that completion.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there. And as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of yards.
Wants to throw for it on 3rd and
There it
goal.
is. There it is.
Find the end zone.
Gators.
Touchdown, Gators. All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They marched 56 yards to the end zone. And they finished things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the New Mexico State offense to go on the attack. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Out of the chute. Quick toss to the right.
It's the dumbest spin move that worked.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
Stupid.
Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Off play action on first down.
Oh, man. That was dirt.
Between the hashes, it's Prime.
Wow.
Breaks into the open.
Well, that was terrible defense on my part.
Touchdown, New Mexico State. He got a step and just dusted the field.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
Got his man on the right. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down.
Okay.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
The Gators have it with a 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. That's reeled in. It's Johnston. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. He'll pull it down. Slides to the ground after picking up the first. Great play on 2nd and short.
2nd and short is a great situation to be in. And look at him. He drops back to pass the football. He doesn't have to throw the football. He wants to be aggressive, but he can just take off and scramble. Doesn't have to take a chance. Great being ahead of the sticks.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Fresh set of downs going up top. Turns it upfield.
No.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Back to pass on 2nd down. Swings it out to his running back. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. The Gators are in the hurry up. From the red zone, looking for a man. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
Well, the linebacker's playing zone coverage, and he's just watching the QB's eyes to see where he's going to go with the football, and the eyes take him to the ball. He's able to swat it away. Great play on defense.
Caught. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Wants to throw again. Caught.
Gators.
Jump. He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. 75 yards on the touchdown drive, and they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the New Mexico State offense returns to the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. Running inside, it's Stanley. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be second and long. Pulls it and fires to the left. Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33. It'll be third and short from their own 33. Trying to squeak through the pile.
Oh,
Boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. At the end of quarter one, let's check out the start for both of these quarterbacks. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Making his first move. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first two drives, and they're back to work now. From the gun, running back on the move. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Hines is back in the middle. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Gators want to crank the tempo. Wants to throw one first. Still looking to his right. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Gators have their offense in high gear. They'll give it to him again. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole? That's his third touchdown of the game, and he just has 4 now on the season. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead. And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And a big defensive tackle getting off the rock. Nice job seeing play action, understand his pass, beats the guard, gets to the quarterback, and gets the QB on the ground.
Oh, pressure's coming. And they fail to hook up on third down. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Makes a move. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Here comes the Gators offense ready to go on the attack. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. Quick give. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
Wait, what?
The Gators are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to get the first through the air. He'll try to do it himself. Quarterback slides, and he's got it up for the first down.
Now, in the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open.
Yeah.
No problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
Long way to go on 2nd down. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Just gets rid of that one.
Well, you got to love that if you're on defense, because you were able to affect the quarterback with pressure, and you only rushed 3 guys. Well done.
Interesting.
3rd and
caught
long
that.
coming up.
Here we are.
From the gun, wants to pass. Fires on the move.
Wow.
Intercepted. Big play.
He's so
stops the
open.
drive.
I threw into that.
At the
Jesus
31-yard line, and that's where this
Yeah,
offense
okay.
will go to work.
That's the one of the airmail of the game there. Good Lord.
To the air. It's Webster. Makes the grab. It's Ellison. They're now out across the 40, and he's
not
out of
happy about
bounds at
that.
the 42. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Stanley.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Right
Oh,
side, it's
God, I
Prime.
shouldn't have switched on. I should have
They
slowed and
pull him
tackled him.
down, but he's got enough.
That
It'll
was
be
dumb.
a first down for this offense. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Takes the handoff. It's Stanley. Running with some authority as he bangs his way to the 43.
Look at that.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Looking to pick up a first
I like
down
that.
on 3rd and short from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Rush right in his
There we
face.
go. God, that guy's an
And
animal.
he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Unloads to the wideout. Nearly intercepted.
It wasn't.
This quarterback is living dangerously now. Threw a pick earlier in the game, and he almost threw another one right there. These windows are tight. He's got to be really good with his decision-making.
Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Makes the grab.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback. He knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up the first down. He's scrambling on that play. And there are a lot of guys out there that would slide, that would try to run out of bounds, protect themselves. But that was really tough what he did. He put his body on the line to go pick up that first.
2nd and long here. After the incompletion, back to the passing
Man,
game.
I gotta get rid of that faster.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Pulls it in down the sideline. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37.
And that has got to be a coverage bust on defense. There is no way the receiver should have been allowed to be that open deep down the field. Somebody on defense blew their assignment.
He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on Monday.
Set up for the 1st down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it.
And this QB's had some success, man, throwing to the football to the end zone. Like 3 touchdown passes today. Nice job by the defense responding, right? Don't give up more big plays. Understand he's going to be aggressive and take shots.
What am I doing?
Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Dare I? Yep.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for a field goal.
Here we go.
From the gun, running back gets to give. No gain on the play. They tried to run for it, and that defense was ready.
Well, worst things could happen there.
Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And they'll send out the field goal unit.
Okay with that.
Splits the uprights. Good. And
good drive.
Now the lead is even bigger.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so he puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Oh, damn it.
Left side is prime. They'll use a timeout
Good thing I was
right
there.
before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking to pass. It's Webster. He's going to let
Please
one fly
don't
down
have
the
some
middle.
stupid habit.
He's got it. Touchdown, New Mexico.
I should have clicked onto him. Oh, God. You've got to be kidding me.
And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that touchdown was massive for the offense. Gives them confidence heading into halftime. But remember, they're going to be receiving first in the 3rd quarter, so they get an opportunity to cut even further into this lead. That was a huge play.
PAT unit on the field. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, we are beginning to see a little separation in the standings. The Week 5 edition of our update show. Let's open things up with North Texas taking on the Tulsa Golden Hurricane.
Well, I get the
New
ball.
Mexico State will kick it away to open this third quarter. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. What did they talk about at halftime, Holly?
The Gators head coach told me coming out of the locker room, listen, things have not been going right lately, but they have found some momentum here in this ball game.
Come on.
We've got a lot of clock left,
How was
a lot
that?
of game left, but it all starts right now to continue to believe. They get the ball to start the second half, and we'll see if they take that first half momentum into the third. Back to you.
Here we go.
Appreciate that, Holly. Second down, gonna throw it. Out wide right, it's Callaway. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
Man, this has been a fun one to watch, guys. This is quarterback play at a high level. It's fun to watch guys that are executing, that are going through their progressions, making big play after big play. Both these guys, you got to tip your cap because the quarterback play so far today has been absolutely outstanding.
It's for like 2 yards
Makes the
down.
catch, but goes no further.
I don't
It'll be a
know
short
about that
pickup on
play.
that one. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. He wants to throw it. Fires to
Whoops,
the wideout.
that is not the route I thought he was
Almost
running
had
there.
the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Finds his target. Oh, what a caught! He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. And the Gators headed quickly to the line.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Gonna look downfield again. Buying time to his right. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one.
Really nice job on the scramble that time. He saw an opening, he went out and got the first down with his legs. He's killing this defense right now, throwing it. He's now doing it running as well. Anything this guy wants.
Makes a grab on the right. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Second and goal for the offense.
I don't think this is going to work.
Here's the snap, looking to throw.
Ugh.
Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down.
Second and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches? Who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody?
Now, after the incompletion, it leaves them with third and goal from the 3. From the gun, wants to pass.
Yep.
Can't make the grab as he was
just
looking
cannot.
for his man right at the goal line.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling
10,
the rhythm and you're
13,
feeling yourself, you
going
just
for it.
want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly. Haven't seen a lot of balls falling complete, especially
There we
deep
go.
down the field. That one.
Snags it. They spun
Wait,
that
what?
wheel
He was in.
on fourth down
Who's
and
in?
come up bankrupt. Now we'll hang on here.
He was
The
in.
coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned.
Wow.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. Hits inside. It's Stanley. Gain of right at 7
I'm not
yards.
happy
Second
about
and
any of
3
that.
coming. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. At the 20, he's got space. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. And the Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs.
3rd down and 2. You know it's time to get physical, and this unit paves the way, Jesse, and gets the big first down.
And this back's got such a burst, too, doesn't he? As soon as he saw the hole, he exploded through it and picked up a huge chunk of yards.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Off play action.
Oh dear, this is bad.
Throws to the wideout.
That was a great fake.
Complete to
Jesus.
the right. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
This is going to happen again.
This New Mexico State offense is pushing all the right buttons.
Turnover. Big turnover.
The run inside. It's Stanley. And he's brought down after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Pulls it on the option. Runs through a
Kill
tackle.
him.
Really nice job by the defense shutting down all the options. Don't let him get into his reading phase. Go get him right now, play sound, and more importantly, tackle him and get him on the ground.
Let's do this.
Send the tight end in motion. Sets his feet. It's Webster. On the move, he fires.
Thank
Big
you.
hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a fourth
dude.
down. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Here on the Gators sideline, they are really hyping up their quarterback right now, guys. You know, they weren't exactly sure what to expect from this young player going into the game, but he has delivered over 200 yards passing. He has proven to be someone they can count on. The coaches keep telling him, poise, composure, keep it going. This young guy is showing what he's made of. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Pulls it in. It's Callaway. They'll get him stopped at the 18, and this offense creates a little space with a first down.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field. Well, offensively, they knew they were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one, and all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards
how are we getting
passing in the
blown
game.
up
Defensively,
so much?
David, he has got them on their heels.
And he's been showing you a little bit of everything. He can throw it all over the field to all different receivers,
Kill
to
him.
his tight ends, to his running backs. Really has the ability to spread it around, and now over 300 yards. Still some time left, and he can put up even bigger numbers. And heck, go chase some awards, man. Get some postseason awards. Get an All-American. Just put up a day.
Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to run it. At the 40, there he goes.
Disaster.
And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
God, he is going to be dead.
This
after
offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Moving out to the right.
I threw it away.
Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
I threw it away.
We've already seen the gifts he has, man. You've seen him dance. You've seen him rush, like really good speed. That's what we talked about coming to this football game, trying to get some negative plays. A better job by the defense there, being aggressive, getting to him, and getting the sack on that play.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He'll get rid of it. He makes a catch. He is stopped at the 47-yard line, and that's not nearly enough to move the chains. The Gators will bring the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line.
There we go. Nice. I'm okay with that.
Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Here comes the New Mexico State offense to go on the attack. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They'll need a bunch on second down. Motion from the wide receiver. On play action. Unloads to the wide out.
Oh, thank you. Oh, needed that big time. Needed that.
Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. And they will open this drive right on the doorstep with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing,
right.
and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Just 2nd and goal.
Oh, it's so hard with this team.
As we head to the 4th quarter, this guy is seeing the defense. Look how he spread the ball around.
Yeah, but I can't. I just cannot get the wins in.
They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone.
That might. Oh, yeah. Gator. Chomp.
As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
That felt good.
When you've got a losing skid, there's nothing like some good old home cooking. They came back home, and they have played an outstanding game. And let's give this crowd a helmet sticker. They've been so loud. You know they've impacted this game, and that's the beauty of college football, helping their team get back in the win column.
The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
That's the way to start a drive, and now they'll try to follow up on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Stanley. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. The Aggies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Moving the pocket, it's Webster. Catch in the middle, it's Stanley. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Look out!
Yep.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming.
Get him.
Fires to the right.
There we go. Great
It's
coverage.
Oh, what a tough way to end this drive. The decision to go for it does not pan out. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Out of the gun to give to the back. 7-yard pickup on that one is now 2nd and 3.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
All right, well, the quarterback's showing you he is human after all. Finally throws an incompletion, and not just that, after a couple completions back to back to back, almost throws a pick.
The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air.
What are you doing?
And the screen goes nowhere. They stop him for no gain on the play. The Gators decide to
that should have been okay.
This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
Oh, Christ.
And that punt will make its way into the end zone.
3 scores.
And they'll put it in play
Don't
from
be an
their own
idiot.
20. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Caught behind the line. It's Prime. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Keeps it himself.
Oh, yeah.
He got him on the ground. Great
Love it.
tackling by this D to stop him short of the first down marker. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down.
Oh, wanted it.
He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th
Fine.
down, and they keep the drive alive. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Here comes the heat. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity.
No way I'm running a cover 2 right now.
This defense has just been all over this guy all game long. Under pressure, they're finding a way to get to him and affect his rhythm. Of course, they have an interception in this game. That's why they've got a big lead here in the 4th quarter. This guy has never gotten into a rhythm.
Finds his tight end. Discards him with the stiff arm. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. New Mexico State lines up quickly.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
You're running it?
See some running room. He's past the sticks. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. And the Aggies kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Quick give. It's Jones. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. They'll line up for a 2nd down play.
They're giving up.
It's Stanley.
Or
Step and go.
they just scored.
Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down.
Guys.
The Aggies pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. He'll keep it himself.
Okay.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown,
They're holding
Aggies.
scoreless in the second half.
And this offense showing off a little diversity, right? Like being able to run that option a different way, get a receiver that can catch the ball on the pitch, confuse the defense enough to create enough opportunity for the QB to keep it and punch it in the end zone.
They still have work to do, trailing by 2 possessions here in the 4th. They'll line up for the onside kick.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Here comes the Gators offense, ready to go on the attack. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. The handoff keeps working on that clock. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
They give it to him again. Pull down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a 1st down. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their 1st. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. All the way down at the 33-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Handoff from the gun. They get him stopped at the 26, but not before he picks up 5 yards. Now the Aggies will use their last timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. 3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. Churns into the pile. Oh, what a move. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
I think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on 3rd down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late, running the ball on 3rd.
And the Gators have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Hand it to the back. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Push is ahead. And he's not going to get the 1st down. Good stop there. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff understanding who's out there.